to come and record some cool footage or something, we can all get together, get into raid call or whatever. I know Battlefield users usually like to use TeamSpeak and Mumble, but over on the World of Warcraft side and on the Twitch streamer side, a lot of us use raid call just so that there's no DDoS and stuff. Raid call is really legit. So what we're going to do is we're all going to get together and we're going to go in and record some cool footage, just like cool explosions, cool like jet stunts or long range snipers, anything that we can use for our YouTube channels as just like really good footage for like an epic montage. Okay, so right here it looks a little bit, now we're going to do a little bit of the fine tuning. So the lens flares, they're okay. We'll see what it looks like in the final render. I think they're getting there. If there's any like weird, see how when the scene transitions, the lens flare also moves across the scene? See how like that really adds to really brings it to life as the lens flares are moving. So here's another one we can do as the text. For the text here, where's the blue one? Which one is the blue one? Let's find that. It's right there. Can move it down to the bottom of the text right there. And then have it kind of move out. Oh yeah, Storm Rage Gamer sees an issue with the text in the tree. I did rotoscope the tree earlier. You want to see what that looks like? Let me show you. See how the text in the tree kind of don't match right there? So what I did was I used a rotoscope to mask the tree so as the text goes behind, it makes it look like the text goes behind the tree, and I used the rotoscope tool in After Effects, did it automatically. And early in the stream too, I also rotoscoped the shadow down there because the text has shadow. But the rotoscoping actually kind of takes a little bit long time to render. So let's see what it looks like in the final version though. Hey, that's coming out cool. Okay. It's actually looking good. So the only thing is like the text, to make it look like it matches the scene, maybe it needs a little bit of lighting, a little bit of love with some lighting. So let's do that. Let me do that really quick. Let me pull out my effects. I'm going to add some exposure to it. I really like to go ham. Like I go full retard when I do these intros, so they're gonna look cool. Curves. And then after I do a little bit of edits, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the tip of my beard, which is my shout out segment to the stream, and I want to shout out your guys' YouTube channels and stuff. So if you guys want to shout out, stand by for that. We're gonna be doing that in a little while before I start playing some games. All right. Let me actually add that to the correct layer, which is that one. No, but that's the shadow, son of a bitch, fuck. Which one is it? I think it's this one. Okay, let's try this one. There we go. Okay, so I can actually make the text a little bit brighter. So it stands out a little bit more. I can fix the contrast as well. What do you think? Was it better before, or is it better now? Let me turn off these layers because they make it slow. Let's look at it with the lens flares. I kind of think it needs to be a little bit brighter so that people can see the name and appreciate the name. So I want to leave it bright right there, but then I want to make it a little bit dimmer when it gets over here. So like about right here. I'm going to keyframe the exposure and the curves, but I might only press U on the keyboard so you can see the keyframes. Then as I go over here, actually want to bring that exposure down. See if I can get it to match a little better. I might also soften it up. Actually, I don't know if I like that. I don't know, I think it's cool. You can soften up the shadows by adjusting the curves. That's what I'm doing. Trying to kind of match the shadows a little bit so it's not so... Oh, I know what it needs. Okay. When it comes out over here, what it needs is a fast blur. Let me check that out. That'll really soften it up, I think. Hey, C Piper's here. Washido says, Synapse, do you have WhatsApp? WhatsApp? Well, WhatsApp. I don't actually have it, man. What is that? That sounds cool. I'd like to check it out. Billy Jack Fu says, Synapse, if you get me your email, I can send you an invite for Dropbox. That way you'll have instant access to any graphics I do for you. Billy Jack Fu wants to share a Dropbox folder. Okay. I do Dropbox for like huge files and stuff. So that we can throttle the download. So yeah, that's cool, man. And C Piper says, "Oh, Synapse." Skylution said, "Since I met Synapse inside of TV, I get a good amount of graphic projects to do." Right on, man. I'm glad that it's working out, Skylution. We're gonna have lots more projects and in the future. And if Billy Jack Fu's interested in that stuff too, that's cool. Yeah, there's so many different projects that we need graphic artists for. Washido says there's something weird with the text and 3 in there. Something weird with the colors. Yeah. We have to adjust that if we really want to make it perfect, and I do want to make it perfect. That's what I'm kind of trying to do right now. So that's kind of weird. If I add in repeat edge pixels, I think that doesn't do it. How do you make it the blurriness spread out? Ooh, I might have to bring the text into its own layer so I can blur it. Oh, I know what to do. Okay. Okay, starting about right there. I want it to start getting a little bit blurry. And actually, we could probably do like a depth of field effect. Oh, but then, no, I'm not going to do that because then I have to export the depth map. I don't want to deal with that, to be honest, and then go back to 0 here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy the blurriness keyframes and apply them to the alpha map. Right there, bam. And I think that fixes it. Yeah. So now it's kind of like softens it up a little bit so it kind of matches the rest of the shit. I think that'll look a little better. Oh, the app that Washido was talking about, WhatsApp, free texting across the world. Well, you can just use Google Messenger, right? That's free texting as long as you have a data plan. Cheers, guys. I'm drinking pre-workout for the live stream. If you guys are coming into the stream, I'm drinking this stuff right here. I probably shouldn't be doing this. I'm probably a bad influence on you guys. But hey, listen, you guys are adults. You have to make responsible decisions and be careful with this stuff. Here's the thing with energy supplements and pre-workouts. This should be common sense. Don't drink too much of it, because if you drink too much of anything, that would be bad. But if you drink one during the live stream, might not be so bad. I'll probably die because I'm mixing it with alcohol. But the problem physiologically with mixing pre-workout with alcohol is here's some chemistry. You guys are interested in some biochemistry. If the arginine AKG participates in production of nitrous oxide to dilate blood vessels to deliver more blood to the muscles in the brain, that could actually drop your blood pressure slightly. Then you're adding all the caffeine into the mix, which is going to increase your blood pressure. Then you add alcohol in, which is going to decrease your blood pressure. So basically you have all these competing actions going on in your body. The result is you probably just will die. So now I'm going to kill myself. What I'm trying to do is make an epic intro, and I think this is the way to do it. This is going to be the best intro ever. And the one after is going to be even better. Okay. Because there's a couple. So after I do this one, let me get some lens flares dialed in here. And let's go with it like this. Let me enable these layers right here. And then we will pre-render. As I'm pre-rendering this one out, I'm going to go on to the next one. And then we'll do some hard cuts for this one. So that's all it is. It's not meant to be anything crazy. It's just meant to be like a 10-second intro. So let's render up to, oh wow, it actually goes for 35 seconds. Wow, that's kind of long. Okay, that's okay. We're gonna cut it up a little bit. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna send this to the render queue. And I'm gonna render this out into a JPEG image sequence. Should I use JPEG? Yes. No, I should use JPEG 2000. Yeah, JPEG 2000. Yeah, JPEG 2000 is good. I like JPEG 2000. JPEG 2000 is so good. I use a third-party JPEG 2000 codec. It's so good. And this one is going to go here. Intros, Battlefield 4. This is cool, man. I'm so into this intro. I can't stop editing until it's done. Can't stop. I'm obsessed with it. I'm obsessed with success. With epicness. It will be good. Image sequence. I know. Let's see if that overwrites it. I sure hope so. God damn it! After Effects! Okay, got it. Sweet. So let me pull up the render farm. I'm gonna pull up my render machine really quick and get this rendering. There's Simetheus. Simetheus bot is back there running. Let's open up After Effects. After Effects is already open, sweet. And I'm gonna open up this. Trustin TV says I got it working, Sai. Oh shit, you got your, Trustin got a sound card. He got the same sound card that I have, and he was having a hard time getting it into his motherboard. He was having a hard time getting it in, but now it works. That's good news. Intro track version 2. I think this is